Guys, that's the end of our time. I want to encourage everyone to like, share, and subscribe. But for our morning motivation for today, let's talk about something interesting. Let's say I was sent a meme the other day that I thought was really interesting. It was a picture of a giraffe painting a picture. Okay? Now, the giraffe has the very long neck. So the picture he was drawing was one circle with a bigger circle around it. But the person that he was trying to paint, because of his neck, he could only see from the top. And it was a woman who was just very provocatively, but all he could see was the hat. So he painted the hat. So, our perspective is actually. I'll send it to you. It's quite good. I was gonna save it and post it at one point on the Instagram, but I was like, no, you know what? I just want to talk about it. Our perspective is something that we personally, internally, hold very dear. Everyone believes that their perspective is real, or not real, but true and accurate. Everyone. I'll tell you right now. No one walks around going, the way I see things is probably wrong. No, not one person. Not one person in the whole universe.
Everybody understands their perspective. Let
me finish, you evil harpy. She gets all chatty, and you're like, listen, you should have never gotten the vote. But, but this is the whole thing, is that being able to understand your own perspective, as Crystal so eloquently put in advance of my words, a lot of the times people don't even realize how jaded they are by their own perspective. Being self-aware, okay, is a treasure in your life, because you need to be able to understand how you see things, how others see things, and why they can match up. Like this is that thing. And when you don't understand how jaded you are by your own perspective, you are limited in what you can see. And it's kind of like something gumming up the works. It's just there's no cohesiveness. It won't lock in. Because having a different perspective, like Crystal and myself have, doesn't mean we can't be friends. It doesn't mean we can't talk about things. It doesn't mean that we can't discuss them to the nth degree to try and resolve our perspectives to be in line. This is what we are losing, and I hope that quarantine is helping us kind of look back on, is the idea that maybe we had things right. Admitting that you maybe saw a thing, maybe, not even did, maybe saw things inaccurately or from a jaded perspective is a huge thing. It's a reward for yourself to say, hey, maybe I didn't see that correctly, let me investigate, okay? Don't nod your head, I'm not done, okay? It's getting to there, just relax. So, it's knowing from what vantage point you're looking at things gives you an idea of what you need to investigate to get that full picture. Because when other people have a perspective, it doesn't make their perspective wrong, and it doesn't make your perspective right. What it means is they're looking at it from a different point of view. And if I can embrace the experience of someone else and their perspective on an event, that only makes me more equipped to use that information of said event or theory or whatever to aid the benefit of my life. And being able to share that perspective where it's a full 360 view, unjaded by my own or your own ideas or upbringings. Wow, that was loud.
And I tried so hard.
The problem is you scooped up your mic for your headphones right in there. It was awesome. But this is what I'm saying, guys, is that take the time to question yourself. Don't question yourself first, then others. Because it's that crazy thing where you don't know what you don't know. So if you approach a subject saying, I might not have all the facts, that doesn't mean that you can't have a perspective. You can't have a value that you're bringing to the conversation. What it means is you're willing to discuss, willing to have the dialogue. And that's what makes us a society that works. Not willing to have the dialogue means that we're unwilling to go that extra mile, go that extra step, and actually discover things. Right? Remember, there are people who said we could never fly. There are people who said things will be incurable. Okay? There are things that said that, remember, there were people that weren't willing to shake the hands of HIV patients because they said, oh, I'll catch HIV from them. Which is completely false. All these perspectives, we had to be open to a different resolve so that we could get there. And I want everyone to keep in mind that being open and analyzing yourself first means you can approach a subject unbiased and unjaded so that you can really embrace knowledge. And I think that's all I have to say. Crystal, where can everyone find you?
Simply me on YouTube and Crystal Morancy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And
Every time it's different. I love it. Guys, do you think the genetic marvel? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm everywhere. I'm like God. I'm everywhere. I every time I'm like Pokeroo. Like you'll just see a glimpse out of your peripheral vision. As well, morning motivational rant. We have the videos on YouTube. We're offering clips. There's a Facebook fan page, Instagram. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. As well, we're available on the audio podcast channel. So Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast Podcasts, Radio Public, and Spotify. Like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, your mother, your father, your dead family. Just stamp it on their gravestone. They'll appreciate it. Trust me, everyone does. Have a great day, guys. Stay motivated, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.